Pole pole. Yeah. Your mom should learn how to share food with others. I'm not happy. Because we had a visitor here. Even Ezekiel was here. Ezekiel is the guy that he's helping to do the cleaning. But he took black tea, even not tea. But right now I can see they have tea. Whereas grandma was telling me like she doesn't have any milk. You know, she has to be real with me. Because the people they are watching this, you know. Guys, this is our realistic life. Raw and edited and cut. Because at least Muita, he wasn't here. He doesn't know what's really going on. But Muita says, welcome tea. No, Muita, mimi niko sawa asante. But this shouldn't be tolerated, for real.
Yes, good morning, guys. It's your boy Kamanja here. And I want to wish and actually pray that you are all doing well from wherever zone you're watching me. Remember, I'm doing this right away from East Africa, Kenya. Nyabwanze village, to be very precise. A village that is well known, a village where Ayamara hails from. This is where he was born. This is where he hails from. This is where he's doing his own things. For those guys who really don't know Ayamara, from my channel, Ayamara is one of the greatest YouTubers in Kenya. A travel commando, is a king of travel. That is how I can put you. Somebody who is down to earth, ready to help, very generous. But the villagers actually, the hateful village or the hateful villagers decided to turn his generosity into his weakness, and they are now attacking him. But we know, because he's being blessed and he has been blessed by God, nobody is going to turn him down. Nobody is going to break him down. That is what I am here to assure you. So from wherever we are, from wherever zone you are watching us from, guys, let me know where you're watching us from. And yes, this is our tingo, this is our style, this is how we do things. Guys, Kamanja does reaction videos. And in my reaction videos, I don't actually invest in biasness or prejudice. I always bring you my own judgment, my own opinions, and I always give you things the way they happen, raw and uncut. I tell you the truth, what is exactly being on the ground. I don't discriminate who I am supposed to react on. I always react on the things that I feel they have weight, on things that I feel they are beneficial, things that I feel, if I talk them out, the villagers and people outside there, people are actually connected with us, might use my sentiments to help this village move forward. Nyabwanse is a global village. Nyabwanse is just a viral village. Nyabwanse is a top-notch village. Only some few individuals are trying to shut it down, to actually break it down. But we have said it is not going to happen. It will never happen, guys. It is not going to happen. So wherever zone you are watching me from, as you come in, guys, remember I'm super, super excited for actually you guys are choosing up my channel. And for those new guys, this is your home. This is a home that we've been missing. And I want to ask you to feel at home away from home. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy watching. Just enjoy watching. Keep on tuned in. Keep on locked in to this channel. And you are not going to get bored. You will never get disappointed. This is where you are going to get the joy, the happiness. If you want anything truth, it comes from this channel. Guys, come in large numbers. Support me to reach 3,000 subscribers. Guys, your support is overwhelming. Your support actually is what I cannot take in for granted. I'm always very happy when I see you guys supporting me, when I feel like you guys are supporting me. I'm always very happy. Guys, I take off my heart for you. You know that. That is it. You know it very, very much well. So thank you very much for supporting us. And thank you very much for actually helping us and encouraging us to remain positive. Positivity pays for a very long period. Positivity is a long-term investment, whereas negativity is just short-living. And, at the end of negativity is always regrets, disappointments, envy, jealousness, greediness. selfishness. Those are the end products of negativity. So I want to urge my brothers and sisters who are out there, people who actually invest in promoting negativity in this village, in promoting divisiveness in this village. I want them to shun away from this, because, you know, it is high time that Nyabwanse people come together and move forward as one. I have always pointed my blame fingers to the supporters, to the subscribers, people who call them sponsors, people who want to support us. Those are the greatest people who are destroying this village. They are not supporting us with some kindness. They are not supporting us with positivity. They are only supporting us to compete with Marwa and trying to bring Marwa down and the siblings. It is not going to happen, I've told you. And I always assure you that it won't, it is not going to happen. And it is not happening soon. It is not happening soon. Guys, I have some flu, but I'm happy it is ending. The flu is ending, but it has actually changed my voice. But that is it. I cannot stop. You know, reaction is here to stay. Reaction is here to stay. So guys, as you watch this video, remember to give this video a like. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you are very new here. Leave a very sweet comment down there. You know, your comments are always corrective. Your comments are always encouraging. You know, your comments are always they are always actually exposing things that we are supposed to talk about, because they are encouraging, they are positive comments, you know, and that is what we embark on. So guys, leave a very sweet comment. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Share me out. Take me to 3,000 subscribers, and God is going to bless you. You know, God will never leave you behind. God is going to bless you. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say amen. Guys, this is a festive season, you know that. And we all pray around the world that, you know, people are celebrating Christmas in a different way. I'm going to be telling you how I want to celebrate my Christmas. I want to actually welcome my Christmas. That's from 24th to the 1st of January next year. So keep on tuned in, keep on locked in. Remember to watch this video from the start to the end. Don't skip those ads. Guys, it has happened. And I want to tell you, today I want to give you two good stories. And these stories are revolving around Davy Jnr. Guys, everybody knows who Davy Jnr is. Davy Jnr, after being introduced to YouTube by his brother, Ayamaro, he has actually decided to be hardworking. He decided to be hardworking, committed to his work. You know, he became out to be very generous again to his ideas and everything, how he wants to help people. And as we positive people, where we are seated, we always see the positivity in this guy. How Davy Jnr is a real guy, you know, how Davy Jnr is down to earth. But sometimes we are surprised when we see things around, people trying to maraud around, people trying to spread some propagandas against that against Davy Jnr. And we always come here, cool them down and tell you, no, these are just propagandists. These are just but liars. They really don't like Davy Jnr. These guys are liars. And I want to congratulate you, our supporters, for actually hearing us out. You always hear us. You always hear what we tell you. Ignore these villagers. Ignore these lazy guys in the village. They really don't know what Davy Jnr means. We never match what Davy Jnr is doing in this village. You like it or not. Davy Jnr never decided to depend on his brother. When he was shown the way, he actually decided to learn his way out. And I want to congratulate him because, you know, he never remained to be a dependent. And this dependency ratio in this village, it is what you guys, people who are very fake supporters, want to escalate in this village. They want to promote laziness. They want to promote dependency ratio. Whereas we are eradicating poverty through making people learn to become independent, making people learn to actually to work hard. The same thing that Ayamaro taught people when he first landed with this YouTube thing in this village. So I'm not going to leave talking about Davy Jr. because I'm always interested in what he actually, what he's doing in the village. He's so real. So guys, allow me today introduce to you this, that Davy Jr. the other day was in a very heated confrontation with Mama Ant's family son, that is Shem. When Shem was trying to elevate, when not to elevate, but to put a bump across the road where actually David Jr. was passing, I've come to realize why these things were happening. So, you know, people in this village tend to actually forget too fast what actually happened to their family, where people have tried to take them from, and how people have tried to change their lives. I don't want to say that people are forgetful. I want to register my remarks and say people in this village, as much as they are very ungrateful, people are very awkward. They are very myopic. They are shallow-minded. They actually don't open up their minds. That is how I can actually tell you all about these people in this village. So the other day when David Jr. was in a very heated confrontation with Mama Ant's family, Gintu came out and actually advised Agi's Mama Ant's daughter, to go and report David Jr. to the police, so that David Jr., a legal action should be taken against David Jr. I was wondering why Gintu never advised Agi to look at the reality, what was actually happening on the ground, so that she judges herself and she gets an answer to herself. You know, apart from, you know, before even proceeding to go and report David Jr. You know, he only wanted this lady to be humiliated the way she was humiliated in the police station. You know, finally she got humiliated, blasted, and she was dismissed from the police station because David Jr. had no case to answer. David Jr. had done nothing. There is no crime that David Jr. had committed. But according to the haters, according to people like Gintu and this Agi, David Jr. had committed one of the greatest crimes in the world. A crime that was to actually jail David Jr. for the longest period of his time. They were just daydreaming. I sat down and I watched them and I said, these guys are fools. They really don't know what they are doing. Yes, it was a way of Gintu opening up for Agi a platform where people should find an avenue to attack David Jr. They never knew that it was going to end this way. It was going to end very ugly. It was going to end very messier. You know, they never knew that. They never saw this coming. And that's why I always tell you that these boys in the village, they are very shallow-minded. You know, they don't think about what is coming before them. They always think about what is surrounding them at that particular period. That is why, you know, these unending dramas in the village, they will always be there. Because, you know, the moment you look at what is surrounding you immediately, the immediate surrounding, I know you will pick up a lot of things. And these things will always blind you not to see what you are supposed to see that is coming. And that is exactly what is happening. So this young lady, Agi, went to the police. She went there and reported David Jr. to the police with highest expectations that, you know, the police were to summon David Jr. So that David Jr. was, after summoning David Jr., another story was to be made. David Jr. has been arrested. You know, a summon and an arrest are two different things. But for these fools in the village, that is one thing. That is an arrest for them. You know, when you are put behind bars, when they see you in a police station, you are either arrested and you are jailed. For them, you are not just put behind bars, awaiting your case to be heard. They know you are now jailed. They will start talking a lot of stories. Guys, I want also to bring up a case against Davy Jr. He did this to me. If Mama Ant's family has done this, this is what we want. You know, that is what actually these haters were aiming at. How can they trap Davy Jr. into a circus, into a given cycle of the police line? That is what they really wanted. They really dreamt to see Davy Jr. being summoned by the police. But look at what happened. This young lady was humiliated. This young lady was blasted by the police. This young lady was dismissed and told, go off. What are you doing here? Why do you bring things that are baseless? Whom do you want to deal with such a things? You know, sometimes when you want to take an action, I always tell people, like, think twice before you act. The same thing, think twice before you come out and start talking. Me, I watched that young lady's video. The way she was blasting Ondari's family, that is Mara's family and Davy Jr.'s family. You know, even if she exempted Mara from her accusations, she was always telling people that, you know, leave alone the brother. She's the person who helped us do this and everything. But you are forgetting the same vehicle that you are blocking. You don't tell us that you are not blocking, or your brother was not blocking that road. That road, you really wanted to block a public resource. You know, it's not only the Ondaris who are using that road. The whole people, that road is connecting a lot of villages around here. Look at how these guys are very myopic. They really don't know even the usefulness of a road. The same road that will be used to take, or was used to take your father or your mother to the hospital, using the same vehicle, these guys are blocking. They don't feel good. Just because they have heard that, you know, Davy Jr. is going to purchase is going to purchase a Mercedes Benz, just like his brother. They are trying to block his way to success. Guys, whom do you think will block someone's way to success when God has decided that, guys, I'm elevating you, I'm making you successful? Do you think these idiots in the village will ever block people's way to success? If God decides today that, Kamanja, you are buying a Mercedes Benz, Kamanja, you are buying a van for your team to be traveling with, nobody will ever come and say it is not going to happen. Something that God has decided this is going to happen, it will always happen. It is, God never misses the targets. So when God decides to elevate you, this is one thing that these villagers are not understanding. That God decided, because of the well-being of this family, because of the generosity of this family, how this family is kind-hearted, open, they are open, very generous. They are down to earth, very hardworking. They are always committed. God decided to bless them. The only gift of actually God gave them is success. And that is the greatest pain. That is the greatest headache that actually these villagers, most of these idiots from the village are suffering from. The syndrome that is actually the syndrome that is actually affecting Mama Ant's family is one of how can I put it? This syndrome is you know, the fear of the unknown syndrome, the fear of reality syndrome. That is what is affecting them. They don't want to face the reality. They just want to coil under the armpits of propagandism, so that they keep on sailing their own agendas without even actually thinking of where they have come from, who actually helped them to be what they are today. I've told you, the same car they were blocking from passing there is the same car that was used to take their mother to hospital. Look at how people are very ironic. Look at how people don't think. Look at how people are always forgetful. And when we come out here, I tell you that these guys are ungrateful. That when we come out here and remind you that wherever you want to support people, kindly, don't just throw your support annually. Take your time. Look at somebody. Analyze the situation very well and say, this one is supposed to be helped. Guys, me, I want to support and I want to congratulate people who are helping these young boys in the village. And they are not causing drama. I told you, one is, it's Daniel Mwita. You know, whoever decided to help that guy to build a house, he actually elevated, or she actually elevated somebody's life. And I think as per now, I believe that it's Daniel Mwita's life has been actually lifted. And it never should I think that one day Daniel Mwita will come out and bash the donor or people who have supported him. Look at Fadela, this young boy from Nyabwanse town here. Supporters have come together, or one person has come together to build him a house, a very proper house. And that is why, that is how this person is changing the life and the life and the family of that young boy, Fadela. Me, I know about his family very well. I understand them. And I want actually to appreciate whoever is directing his support towards this young boy. This young boy has bought a motorbike, and I think this motorbike is going to be used actually to improve his life, not to destroy his life. And I don't see at no point that Fadela, this quiet young man, that one day he will come out here and bash or actually turn his back against somebody who has supported him. Those are the people that we want to be supported in this village. We don't want you guys to support people who always will come out and start bragging, chest thumping and telling people, you know, after all, you never helped me. I was to be helped. I was to get this. That is how people are very ungrateful in this village. That is exactly the picture that we are seeing at Mama Ant's family. When I saw that young lady telling Davy Jnr. or trying to threaten to dare Aya Marwa's family to come and pick the house, something that she knows very well. That house cannot be picked from there. That house, it is not a trash. That is a permanent asset. She's supposed to be very happy and appreciative towards that gift. She knows very well people donated for that house to be built. But she's supposed to know that that donation was not to come through if it was not Marwa's or the curtains of Marwa. So for her to come out and bash the family and say even the family is living in a donated house, the family is living around a donated perimeter wall, even the family is living on donations and everything. That is a very poor way of comparing things. I want to bet and I want to believe myself that this lady never went to a very good comparative education lessons. She doesn't know the parameters of comparison. And that is why she's out here making very blind accusations, very baseless accusations that have actually ended up humiliating her. Sure, guys. That is sure. Look at how she was humiliated. She's now crying to the father saying, oh, we are not relating. We are going to seek justice from her. Where do you think you are going to get justice? Justice for what? Between you and Davy Jnr., we're supposed to seek justice. Yeah? Whom do you think is supposed to seek for justice? Between you, between these idiots and Davy Jnr. Guys, let the truth always remain to be the truth. Let us try to face reality with the reality. I've told you this family is suffering from the fear of reality syndrome. And that is what they don't want to face. That this thing is real this way. They don't want to agree that they sold their land, or their fathers or their parents sold their lands. That is what they don't want to accept. They don't want to see, to come to reality. What they are seeing is like they were forced to sell those lands. No, they sold their lands willingly. And that piece of road will never actually give you enough of what you guys want. It's high time you forget and move on. Just forget and just accept the situation that, oh, our parents sold this land, even if we are not in good terms. Because they never sold their lands to the Ondaris so that the Ondaris maintain their lives forever. Remember, they exchanged these lands with money. They were supposed to invest the money that they got from the sales so that they don't come out here regretting, telling people, oh, we wish we knew we were not to sell our lands. That is the gospel that actually Gintu is spreading in the village. Don't sell lands, whereas he's buying the same lands from the same miserable people. How many times has he come out here telling us that, you know, I own a lot of lands? The large or the vast lands that he owns, those are the lands that he's buying from these miserable people. But he comes out here ironically, trying to tell people, oh, this is happening. Don't sell your lands. You are going to end up miserable. Whereas he is the same person actually making these guys miserable. So me, I was very happy. Guys, me, I was very happy. I was super happy when I saw this young lady, Aggie, expressing her humiliations, how she was blasted, and how the police officers told her. First, she was kept waiting. She came to the chief. The chief actually told her, it is not going to happen. The father went, because, in fact, she went to reporters who. This is a young lady who is supposed to be getting married off from this village. And actually she's supposed to be somewhere entertaining her husband. She's not supposed to be meddling around with people, things that are happening in the village. Whom do you think, does she think she is? She's supposed to be actually engaging in some different businesses off from this village. Like looking after her family, looking well after her husband, you know, like, yes, she should stop meddling into things that she is not going to benefit from. And this one policeman who told her that you have nothing to tell us, because number one, you own no land around. Number two, you own no family that is being disgraced, or a family that is being actually subjected to I don't know, subjected to bullying and everything. The house that was built was not built for you. It was built for your parents. Go to your husband, get a husband yourself, and let your husband build you a house. Don't just stay around here bleaching your bodies and changing your skin color, thinking that you are now entitled to this village. This girl and the other girl, Kate Sigano, are supposed to get off from this village. They are not supposed even to be talking about this village. You have nothing to hide from them. I should always tell them the truth, that this is not what you are supposed to do. They are young girls. They are supposed to be somewhere like enticing and actually enjoying life with their husbands. They are not supposed to be around here causing a lot of trouble to the village. Everyday trouble, everyday chaos. They are trying to be relevant. I want to remind them they can do their YouTube from very far away. Look at where Dimwango is. She's actually doing her YouTube from, I don't know, Romania. I saw her in Romania. Congratulations, our travel queen. She's our empress. She was in Romania, yes. That how do you call that? Budapest. I don't know if it's Budapest, Romania. You know, she was there. I watched Budapest, Romania in movies, but I've never been there. You know, and we must take our time and congratulate our empress for actually taking those strides very high. But when I see these haters bashing Dimwango, telling Dimwango, oh, this, trying to expose her, I know, you know, people are very baseless. People who don't have, people who cannot argue. People are very very awkward. People are very myopic. They have no points to argue. They are always regretting. Every remark they make is a regretful remark. Every statement they bring around is a regretful statement. They are living regretful lives. They are living disappointed. And that's why they are turning out to be very ungrateful. Always and ever. God bless, God actually forgive them. They really don't know what they are doing. They think that they are just making money, but the easy money they are making. For me, I pity them. For me, guys, these guys make me laugh. This girl from Mama Aunt's family, she never knew that things were to end this way. If she could have known that nobody was to give her here to actually give us a piece of her time to hear what she was talking about and everything, she was to stop. But now, because she wanted to learn things the hard way, I think she's going to coil. After all, she has been out of this thing for a very long period. Now she's in. She wants to be a drama queen. She wants to pick off from the other drama queen and everything. Young girl, young lady, get yourself a husband. Stop what you're doing. It is not well with you. Learn to be appreciative. The family that you are calling beggars, the family that you are now dismissing, this is one family that stood with you. Your parents' predicaments, your parents' mistakes should not be corrected by you actually attacking this family and trying to paint this family as a bad family to the world. Your fathers or your mothers, your parents' mistakes are supposed to be corrected by yourself by facing the real problems. Face your challenges the way they are. Don't just shift your challenges, trying to actually telling people, let me tell you one thing. Guys, before I switch to a different topic about Davy Jnr., let me tell you one thing. This young lady moving up and down trying to tell people that she wants actually to report Davy Jnr. to the court. I don't know if you guys, you've seen what is happening. I don't know if you guys, you are seeing what I'm seeing. Aggie wants to activate donations. Guys, I have gone to a given office. They have told me for them to arrest, because the police station that I went, they humiliated me, they dismissed me, they sent me home. I have found a police station that actually they want a given a sum of money for them to arrest Davy Jnr. Kindly, my good people, I don't have the money. Donate so that I get justice. That is exactly what this lady is looking for. That is exactly the teachings Gintu gave her. Do this, you are going to get money. Talk about Davy Jnr., how you want to arrest him. You are going to be given money. And this money, you are going to use it for this during this festive season. Buy yourself something, buy your child a Christmas gift. Pamper yourself with the Christmas gifts. After all, these subscribers are there to be cheated. We are there to blind them so that they support us. Those are the teachings that she was given. She never knew that she was being cheated. Now that she has been humiliated, wait, you will see Gintu coming out and laughing at her. Nobody's going to comfort her. And I'm seated here comforting her and telling her, young lady, it's time you look for a husband. Go treat your husband somewhere else. Don't struggle to correct mistakes that were done by your parents. And you want to correct them wrongly. Two wrongs will never make a right. You are attacking Davy Jnr.'s family, and you are trying to expose Davy Jnr. in the name of seeking justice. It is not going to make any right. People are going to laugh at you. In fact, people are laughing at you. They are not haters. People come to your comment section and comment and tell you, a young lady, this is what you're supposed to do. These are not haters. These are people who love you. People want you to do the best for yourself. So this young lady should be advised, should take the advices that we are giving her correctly and positively. She should not actually invest in getting a lot of advices from hateful people. She's supposed actually to pick or to fit into the shoes of her younger sister who is in college. A very intelligent young lady, very resourceful. I've said very intelligent, very bright. Somebody who judges things very well. Let her ask, she's very old. Our younger sister from wherever she is in college, she has not even talked about this story. She's busy minding her own business in her studies. But because she has decided to become a village idiot, she's now trying to bring up some drama in the name of activating donations. The people are broke everywhere. There is no money, guys. There is no money. She should know that there is no man around. She should stay away and cool off. She should find somewhere. Let her not embark on becoming lazy and becoming a dependent. The family was a dependent. They were built a house. She should not pick from her parents' mistakes. She should go somewhere and start establishing herself as a young lady who has a child, who has a husband. Let her go to her husband's home and actually embark on building her own home. Period. Guys, give this video a like as we move forward. And remember to subscribe to this video if you are to this channel if you are very, very new here. This is a good home. A home actually where the truth is always spoken. A home where we always come here without prejudice, without bias. We react on our videos, on people's videos, and we tell them the truth. We entertain. We make things right. You know, we set records very straight. So guys, welcome, and I want to congratulate my supporters. People have been supporting me all this time. Thank you very much. Your support is what I cannot take in for granted. Guys, I love you to the moon and back. You know that. And I lack words. When I actually start, like, how can I tell you that this is happening? Guys, I love you back. I love you to the moon and back, because I cannot actually do what? I cannot express my love for you. It's beyond expressions. There is somebody's calling me. Yes, that is all, my good people. And kindly allow me introduce to you this given story about Davy Jnr. Okay, I had played the receipt at the first point. And as my title is suggesting, guys, it is something that is very disgusting. It's a character that many people want to tolerate. If you are helping somebody, let me tell you one thing. This is happening between Davy Jnr. and the dancing grandma. There is something that the dancing grandma is actually hiding from Davy Jnr. Okay, she's trying to hide. According to myself, she's trying to hide her true colors. But it is always exposed. This character is always exposed. And it has taken Davy Jnr. a very long period without actually confronting her. And I want to actually ask Davy Jnr. To confront her. This was not just enough because she was not present. When you are helping somebody, or when you are getting help from somebody, support from somebody, let the person who is supporting you not feel that the support is being betrayed, that this support is just taken in for granted. Like I told you, we have people, when they are getting help, when they are getting supported, they take that support as their right. Now they can be like calling for their rights. Like you supporting them, it is their right. Guys, Davy Jnr. went to the dancing grandma's home. We had a given grandfather there. Number one, the dancing grandma denied that she had no milk. So they had to take black tea without milk. And Davy Jr. had to chip in and actually tell them, if you don't have this one, then it's good you tell me, like I buy. So that grandfather drank the black tea and left. Only Davy Jr. to come back and get surprised to see milk tea being prepared and people eating well, whereas the dancing grandma had said that she had nothing in that home. This is purely greediness, selfishness, and exploitation that is going on. And Davy Jr., never should you allow yourself to be exploited. Because the dancing grandma, as much as you are helping her, as much as people have come together to build her house, she wants also to drain you. She wants always to drain you. We've seen this. This character has always been detected by so many subscribers. Even you can read the comment section in those videos. You will find people have detected that the dancing grandma is not very honest. She's not open. She has a character of selfishness and greediness. She wants everything to herself. She wants to have everything. She cannot give up. She's not generous. And I want to remind her, whoever might be talking to her, like Davy Jr., kindly remind her that before she got this support, people decided to be generous. Not just decided, people are generous. And this support she's getting is through generosity. And she's also supposed to learn the art of becoming generous. Guys, there is a very big extent that, to an extent, when Davy Jr. comes out and tells you, oh, we are not going to tolerate this character, Davy Jr. wants to take Mwita for an eating, he wants to take Mwita to go and eat. Whereas Mwita, who is now married to the dancing grandma officially, he is staying there, starving, very hungry. And all of a sudden, we are seeing enough food coming out. Yaya eating. Mwita was there also eating. Whereas the dancing grandma, in advance, she had said there was nothing. Guys, this is purely selfishness. This is purely greediness. These characters are not supposed to be portrayed by somebody who is being supported, by people who are generous and kind-hearted. It's high time, Davy Jr., you take the bull by its horns. Confront the dancing grandma. Guys, if I'm wrong, tell me I am wrong. But this is what I feel it is supposed to be done. Davy Jr. is supposed to confront the dancing grandma. Tell her what people are expecting from her. Remind her that the support she's getting is purely from generosity. Nobody is forcing these guys to support her. Like, look at the cow den that was built. Look at the house that is being built and being towards completion. You know, it's not her right to get such privileges. And very soon, as I've seen very many subscribers asking Davy Jr., if the dancing grandma continues with such kind of behavior, people are going to walk out. And the first person who is going to walk away is Davy Jr. Maybe Davy Jr. is waiting to complete that house and walk out, because nobody can stomach, nobody can tolerate such characters being portrayed by the dancing grandma. Yes, we love her. She's very jovial, very outgoing. But such sinister characters are not, we don't expect her to come and to portray such kind of characters. That character, those character traits are traits of ungrateful people. Unless she comes out and tells us that she's ungrateful, she doesn't appreciate the support that people are giving her. Remember, people are giving her money. People are sending her gifts. People are building her house. Why should she come? Why should she come very, how do you call? Why should she actually become selfish? Tell us, why is she deciding to be very selfish? Even Davy Jr., the person who is helping her get everything that she's, all these fortunes, she cannot get, she cannot even open up and tell Davy Jr., oh, there is tea here, let us drink. Those are the people that you guys, we are supporting. Tell me, if we have such a kind of people who tell you that even if you are supporting me, the true me, this is the true me. How do you want subscribers, people who are supporting her, to feel like? How do you want people to look at her? If Davy Jr. will come one day and try to expose her and tell her, tell people that even if we build this lady a house, she's very ungrateful. I know haters will flock here and tell people, oh, we knew you are using this lady for content. You've made millions from her and everything. Let the truth be told. I've told you, we have very many people who are suffering from the fear of reality syndrome. And those are the guys who will be the first people to come out here and start bashing Davy Jr. when Davy Jr. will be walking away from this lady. We are not against, or Kamanja is not against those projects being done there. We always expect when you help somebody, that guy should be full of gratitude. She should also reciprocate by doing the same, because people are becoming generous in helping her and supporting her. She's getting a generous support. Why should she actually portray the inverse of what she is actually getting? So she's giving us something that is indirectly proportional to what we expect from her. Yes? This one is unexpected. And I want to tell you, such a kind of character should not be stomached. Such a kind of character should not be entertained. Davy Jr., from my own information and from my own opinion, Davy Jr. is supposed to confront the dancing grandma live on camera. Tell her, so that the world should not misjudge Davy Jr. for not handling this matter. People will always come to Davy Jr.'s timeline and tell him that, oh, you are fearing the dancing grandma. Davy Jr. is not fearing this dancing grandma. It's only that people have not told him to go and approach and confront this dancing grandma, because if she's left this way, things are going to go astray. Remember what happened with the dowry. People handled it in a good way. But now, what do you think will happen if this continues? What do you think is going to happen if such characters keep on showing up? She has been doing this repeatedly. Beating up Mwita, starving up Mwita. Now she's hiding food from even the well-wishers, people who are even working for her. She's not becoming open. She's now trying to portray character traits like she's now portraying greediness, selfishness, and she wants to exploit people. Whom do you think will allow himself or herself to be exploited by a greedy person? If she wants this help to continue, if she wants this support to always continue, she is supposed to be generous. Let her reciprocate. Let her do how people expect her to do. Let her not become like Mama Ant's family, like this daughter from Mama Ant's family, and even Mama Ant's family father. Let us not detect some signs of betrayal. Let us not actually detect that. Things are not supposed to be done that way. She's supposed to be like, oh, you know what? Very appreciative, full of gratitude, so that, people will continue supporting her. But this way, becoming Mkonobirika is being selfish. Now becoming Mkonobirika, this style is not going to help her. People are going to walk away from her. When people walk away, that means support is moving away from her. She's going to break down. And I like the way Davy Jnr. has come out to break his silence, telling people that, guys, I always see this. This character is not good. It is not supposed to be tolerated. This is one character that is always portrayed by ungrateful people. Why should the dancing grandma behave so ungrateful to the people who are actually helping her? She's very cunning. She thinks that she's very clever and very cunning. I don't know, she takes Davy Jnr. as a kid, as a child. She's there. She wants to drain. Me, I want to tell you the truth. The dancing grandma, as much as she's getting the help and the support, she's actually exploiting Davy Jnr. And before Davy Jnr. is exploited and drained properly, let him embark on finishing and completing that house so that she gets off from that compound and actually embarks on a different project. Because the dancing grandma cannot be trusted. That is my own opinion. The dancing grandma, our grandma, is not or cannot be trusted. She's very cunning. She's hiding something from the main supporters. Why should you hide something from people who are supporting you? Be open. Tell people what you need. Let people understand you. Because after all, these are the guys who are supporting you and changing your life for the better. Guys, I've told you about the fear of reality syndrome. That is what is affecting most people in this village. And people are turning out to be idiots. Another story, guys, about this dancing grandma. Guys, like you see now, Davy Jnr. is taking Yaya to school. And many subscribers are for the opinion like, why can't she, why now she is supposed to work on her own. Let her school on her own. But Davy Jnr. has decided to help her out. Let actually people's support be paid back with gratitude. This kind of betrayal, this kind of greediness and selfishness that we are detecting here, this is purely exploitation. Nobody is ready to be exploited and to be drained that way. No, we cannot allow that. And concerning the quiet grandma, I have seen Davy Jnr. pampering her with a lot of Christmas gifts and everything. I have come to realize that, the quiet grandma is quite drunk, is always drunk. She is always taking liquor, illegal liquor. And I want to ask Davy Jnr. to take his, to actually stamp his authority. After all, he is the person who is supporting this quiet grandma. Let him actually caution her to stop drinking. Let not all this money that is being given to her to end up in alcohol. Because I know people are going to misuse this money. Or she's going to misuse this money for actually buying alcohol and doing everything. Remember, there is another teacher there in that village, Nyamwini, who is always drunk. Davy Jnr. should take his time and engage these guys and tell them to shun away from alcoholism. More so this old lady. Alcohol is not good for her health, as old as she is. So somebody should be given like a caretaker to this quiet grandma. Somebody who should be actually like, yes, it's money that is being donated to her, but somebody should be giving bit by bit, or help her go purchase households like food, like corn, that is maize, beans, these groceries, cooking oil, sugar, all those things, so that she will be sitting in the house and seeing that money there, lying there. because these things are not even, they are durable. They don't actually expire that soon. Instead of actually having all this money in our pocket, and this money we know very well it's going to end up in alcohol. We don't want haters find loopholes to attack you, Davy Jr. We don't want haters to find avenues to actually launch attacks on you. We want to we want to see things done a perfect way. Like, let this quiet grandma be asked to use this money in a correct way, in a very good way. That is it. That is my humble request. So, Davy Jr., I want to congratulate you. I want to give you a thumbs up for actually trying to break, not trying, you've actually broken your silence on these character traits of the dancing grandma. And the dancing grandma should be now, I know John T. Fresh watches me. I know those guys, they watch me. Kindly advise the dancing grandma to always pay back with gratitude whenever she's being supported. This support is purely from generosity. She is supposed to reciprocate. Let other people also enjoy from her, because people are generous, they are supporting her. Let her also not let her also become generous. Let her not portray these character traits of selfishness, greediness, and let her not become exploitative. Let her not drain Davy Jr. or drain the subscribers. People are supporting her. It's not good. It's very awkward. It's very awkward. We should not help people who are ungrateful. We should not detect that character in her. Guys, thank you very much for supporting us. And I want to make a plea, guys, before I wind up. As the main sponsor of Top Talent Sportive Football Academy here in Nyabohanse, this is a project I started, and it's a very positive project. You can ask people around. It is an undisputed project. Guys, I want to tell you, my project is undisputed project, unless haters find loopholes to come and talk about it. But I want to tell you the truth. They will find nothing. They will find nothing to talk about it, because I am always down to earth. I do things the correct. I mean myself, I mean my words, what I do. So guys, Top Talent Sportive Football Academy in Nyabohanse is asking for your support. We've been invited for a one-day matches at Kisi. Kisi is about some 90 kilometers from this place. Not Kisi town, but some place in Kisi where we are supposed to play there. And we are asking you guys to support us with like transport. We are actually drained. We don't have transport. We are supposed to go there 3 teams. I am actually supporting 2 teams. The under categories, the senior categories is where I'm actually asking. If you are ready to support us, kindly support us. To and fro, when we take a vehicle from the village of Nyabohanse to that place, it will always cost us 4,500 shillings. That is about $35 or to $40 to go there. I will buy meals for the team. I will support the other 2 teams to go there, transport and meals. But guys, nimepungukiwa. I am short of funds. You can help me with your support is always appreciated. You can help me with whatever thing you have. I'm humbly requesting you support us, because we want also to start our Christmas in a good way. We have been invited on 24th. We go there on 24th. We celebrate with them. We welcome Christmas, and then we travel back home on the same date on 24th in the evening, coming back to Nyabohanse. It's a good way. It's a club there that is celebrating their day, so we are visitors, and they decided to actually invite us. So because end month is here, and I'm using my resources to take the teams there. I'm the sole sponsor, and the sponsorship or the support I always get from you guys. So I am asking you to support me to transport the senior team. That is 1 full team to the venue, and I've told you it is going to cost us 4,500 Kenyan shillings. That is about 30 to 45 US dollars. And we are going to become appreciative. Guys, you can send your support through M-Pesa, Remitil. My number is 254 plus 254 703 679 656. You can reach me out so that we can organize. For those guys who are in my WhatsApp group of the team, you can see that, so that help us. It is another avenue that we can go and sell talents outside there, because we are going to play with the teams that are playing in a higher tier, that is Div 2 in this country. So we want also our talents to be spotted, and our talents to be, we want to sell talents out. That is our main aim and our main target. So guys, if you are ready, support us, and we welcome when support, encourage us, even if it is a comment. That is the support we need. Guys, support us, support Top Talent Sportif Football Academy in Nyabwanse here. It's an inclusive club. We don't, even the sons and daughters of the haters, they are in our club. We don't discriminate. It's an inclusive club, and we don't discriminate. Purely for kids who are going to school and people who are schooling, either in colleges. That is our policy. Support us. Let us nurture these talents. Let us tap these talents. Let us develop these talents. This is how we want to end 2025 for our club, because we've not been having a lot of championship around. We've waited, but that one, we are going out, and we are also going to launch our new kits that day. But if you want to support us with kits, football balls, you are welcome. You are always welcome. So I think I've taken a much of your time. Guys, I've told you, people should shun away. People should face reality. This act of suffering from the fear of reality syndrome should stop. Let us face the reality. Let us face our challenges. Let us not try to shift goalposts when it comes to problem solving. Let us solve our problems by facing them there and then. Till we meet again, guys, God bless you. I wish you a Merry Christmas in advance, guys, and a Happy New Year. God bless you. Till we meet again. Goodbye. Kwaheri sana.